Bueno, yo nada más les pido, les suplico que por favor, escóndanse en los comentarios, déjenos ahí sus experiencias de familia o de ustedes que han vivido en algún momento con estas entidades que la gente suele llamar brujas, que no son otra cosa. Por favor, déjenlo ahí.
You're here? Okay. I was waiting for you to write. It's okay now? You can see me good? You can see me good now? No sound. Oh no, that's your phone tripping now. Mm-mm. That's gotta be your phone then, cause if you can't hear me, that's gotta be your phone. I just got this phone in May. This is an iPhone 16, so it's not my phone, trust me. Either that or YouTube is acting up. You can hear me good? I was gonna say, like, I just got this phone. It's an iPhone 16. It's not my phone. It could be YouTube. I don't know. This is the first time I come on the live this early. Now that my son is back in school, like I'm gonna start live streaming in the morning. Cause I prefer to live stream like in the evening time. In the evening or the nighttime. Cause I'm not a day person, man, at all. But he's back in school, so you know I should come on the live stream in the mornings. I just gotta, like start doing that like this week coming. When I started live streaming back in November, that's what I used to do, like, and the app I was using, because I couldn't use YouTube by then. You gotta like have a certain amount of followers to to use the live stream. So I used to use this other app. I started in November. I was live streaming from there from November to like the end of January, and then I deleted the app off my profile. I actually have the app back on my profile now, but I don't even go on it. I don't even know why I downloaded that app again, because I don't even go on it. Anyway, so that's what I was doing. I was live streaming in the morning after I would drop him. Cause I would like do free readings, like anybody that was willing to like let me do readings, I would do readings for them in the morning time. Sometimes in the night. But like I would, talk to people in the morning. Like I would try to do what I can in the morning when my son was at school. On the days I was off. And even the days where I had to work, like I would be in like an hour or so talking to people, and then I would like go to sleep until like it's time for me to get ready. That's what I used to do. You still getting ready to go to work? All right. Let me know when you're gonna leave, because when you're gonna leave, I'm gonna get off too. So I want to get some rest before I go get my son. Because when I come back, I gotta clean the apartment. Hold on a second. Why? Why is the Bluetooth on? Um. All right. You can hear it. I'm trying to screen record my phone. You can hear it. I had it low because when I have the music on, YouTube is sending me notifications because you're not supposed to have like music on. I mean, I could do it now. Like I could have music on, but like once you start getting paid by YouTube, you can have music on because like they don't let you monetize. But I'm not even getting paid from YouTube right now, so it don't really matter. But I'm surprised you could hear it because that shit is. I have it low. It's not even like I have it loud. I have it low. Yeah, I got Mike Jones. I got Mike Jones on the iPad. um, I be getting songs in my head sometimes. So when I'm able to, like, I would, like, I'll look up the song. Sometimes I get like that. Like, over the weekend, I don't know if you ever saw that movie Pocahontas. Did you ever see the movie Pocahontas? I saw that when I was like a kid. Yeah. So what's the song called? Color. Yeah, the song is called "Colors of the Wind," and and what you call it? So yeah, this was during the weekend. What was I doing? I wasn't even doing nothing. It was shortly after I woke up because I wake up late on the weekends. It was shortly after I woke up, and I heard that song in my head, and I'm like, I recognize this song, so I went on YouTube to look it up, and that's when I realized it was the song from Pocahontas. It's called Colors of the Wind. So then I listened to it like I think I listened to it like 3 times because I was trying to see like if there was anything there that I needed to know. So sometimes I wake up with like a song in my head, or I could just be chilling and a song will come in my head. So, and I believe that it has a meaning when that happens to me. So like when I can, because it's happened to me when I used to work in the hospital too. So when I can, I'll look it up online and see, like the lyrics to the song and try to decipher what is the message. Sometimes I could, sometimes I can't see like why the hell am I listening to this song for? Like what is this about? But right now I'm just like scrolling on YouTube. But what I was gonna tell you, which one you want to hear first? The story I said that I was gonna tell you, or about the clips. All right, hold on. Why is the mic go off? Hold on. Okay. I was like pressing the screen record, and it was like because you gotta press the button so it can screen record the audio. Otherwise, it won't do it. I was trying to do that. Anyway, is it recording now? Yeah, it's recording. All right. So one of the apps that I'm on, I was like a couple of days ago, I had this guy hit me up, right? And the first message that he sends me, he calls me a witch. So like I didn't know if, he was like playing around, or if he was like, trying to like talk shit, cuz people love to talk shit to me online. So anyway, so so whatever. So like we started chatting, right? And then like the conversation was going well. So then I actually had to come on the live stream here on YouTube, and I told him like I'm gonna go on my live stream on YouTube, like I'm gonna hit you up later. Do you have Snapchat? And he was like, yeah. So he gave me his Snapchat. So then after I was like done with the live stream, and then like I was done, with my son and stuff, I hit him up, and we was chatting a little bit back and forth. And then he started telling me that he was thinking of getting like some equipment for himself, so that he can like get started on doing a YouTube channel for himself. He didn't tell me too much about it, so I'm thinking like, okay, like when I started, when I made the decision to start on the YouTube, I did that on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole social media thing, I did it on my own. So I was thinking like, all right, well, once I get to talk to him more about it, perhaps I could help. Now he's also a spiritual person. What he practices is, it's like totally different than what I do. And that night we was like chatting with each other. We didn't finish our conversation, so I didn't get to like find out information exactly about what his intention was regarding the YouTube channel. So then the next day I was messaging back and forth with my best friend, and I had told my best friend about it, about what that guy told me. And my best friend was like, well, like, you could talk to him, like, and see what happens. Maybe y'all can learn from each other, this and that, whatever. So I was like, all right. And I told my best friend, like, okay, next time, I'll talk to him. I'm gonna find out more, like, exactly, like, what he wants to do with his channel. Maybe I could give him advice or whatever, because I started everything by myself when it comes to, like, online, what I'm doing now, not only with YouTube but everything else. So whatever. So then yesterday, okay, so that night that we was talking back and forth on the app, and then we took our conversation to Snapchat. That was the only night that me and him had chatted. Okay, I didn't hit him up after that, and he did not hit me up. Okay, so we literally had, like, that one night conversation. That was it. Yesterday I went to do laundry in the evening time. I left my stuff in the laundromat, and then, like, I went to there's, like, a supermarket nearby. I had to get, like, more laundry soap. So I saw he left me messages. So I read, like, like, I'm listening to the messages, and he's like, apologizing because he didn't get back to me and blah blah blah, this and that. I listened to the message, and I just took it like whatever, because, like, we just had that conversation that one night. So, like, I don't really care if you got back to me or not. Like, I'm not, like, my mind is not on that with, like, you not getting back to me. So I'm listening to the message, and I was just like, all right, whatever. So I replied back to him. And I told him, like, you don't have to apologize. Like, it's okay. I figure you didn't get back to me because you were busy. So it is what it is. Like, you're busy. Like, I got my shit to do too. So whatever. And then that was it. So then when I get back to the laundromat, I noticed I had a comment under this picture that I posted with my son and his dad. Because I had posted yesterday, I posted, like, 4 pictures. It was 2 of my son by himself, and the other 2 pictures was with his dad, because his dad took off work yesterday. So he took him to school, and he picked him up. And I noticed, like, there was a comment. So when I looked at the comment, I saw it was under the picture of my son with his dad. Hold on a second. All right. So, under the picture of my son and his dad, like, that guy, the guy that I'm just telling you about right now, he wrote something that was inappropriate. And, like, I'm gonna send you a message on Snapchat, and I'm gonna tell you exactly, like, what he wrote. I don't want to say it on here on YouTube, because I don't know if YouTube, might, like, give me a violation or something, because it was, like, a sexual type of message that he left. That's why I say that. But anyway, so after I read that, I was like, what the fuck? Like, yo, like, why would you leave something like that under a... That's the same thing I said. WTF. WTF. Yo, like, why would you write a comment like that under the picture of my son with his dad? Like, bro. I was just like, ain't no way. What's, like... At first I laughed, but then I got mad, because I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, Oh man, I was so I read that comment and I was and you know and I sent him a message right away and I sent him a message and I told him like, yo, like what's wrong with you, why would you write a comment like that? And then like he replied to me that like he did it as a joke and I'm like, how is that a joke? Like you writing a comment like that under the picture of my son and his dad. Like his dad is not on my Snapchat. Like he doesn't follow me on my Snapchat. But if he did and he read that, because anybody looking at that picture can read it because it's on my public profile. Okay, so anybody can read that comment. So if my son's dad read that comment the way it was written, he's gonna think, like I have something going on with this guy, which I don't. We literally like spoke once and that was it. So you would have caused me a fight for no reason. Like and you want to hear the crazy part, that when we was talking on Snapchat, right? He told me that basically he was telling me his personal business. He said that he was telling me about his kid's mother. Um he said he got 3 kids, but he was married, and the person he was married with is not the person he had kids with, right? So then he basically like, I forgot how he wrote it, but he basically like asked me, like, what about you? Like, what's my story, whatever. So I told him, I have 3 kids too, but I got 3 sons. So I'm like, I got old boys, and I'm like, one of them lives with me, and my other 2 kids, they don't live with me no more. They live in New York. And I told him, I said, me and my son's father, we've been together since 2014. That's what I told him. Now, I don't like to talk about my personal life, like on social media, because it's nobody's business what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, I pretty much gave up because I got so tired of like answering the same question: Are you single? Are you single? I don't really deal with that on YouTube. I deal with that with like in my other social medias that I use. I got so tired of like having that question being asked to me. So, like, I told people different stories. Some people I told them like I was single. Some people I told them I was married, you know, with 3 kids. Some people I told them I have 5 kids. Some people like I told them I've been married for like 11 years. No, I'm not married to my son's dad, but I was telling people like, yeah, we're married. I got these 2 rings from Timu. I got them like last year, and I like the way the rings looked. And if you wasn't like paying attention, you would think that it looks like like a wedding ring or engagement ring, whatever you want to call it. And I even started wearing that. Like I even started wearing that ring back when I was on the other live stream, not on YouTube. Back when I was on the other live stream, I started wearing that ring because I was just so annoyed with like the same, BS going on all the time. But anyway, so like I don't talk about stuff, like I don't talk about like personal stuff because I don't feel like it pertains to anything that I'm doing. Like I use my social media to promote what I do and what I'm about. So whether I'm married, single, if I have kids or no kids, if I got a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or if I got whatever it is that I got, like that really don't got nothing to do with my social media and what I use my social media for. And I will share what I want to share, my personal business, with whoever I want to share with. And whoever I don't want to share with, I'm not going to say nothing. And the reason I'm telling you about it is because me and you are cool. Like we talked before on YouTube, and we also talked on Snapchat. So like I don't mind telling you, you know, what I'm telling you now. But somebody that I'm talking to right away, I'm not gonna be telling her like all my stuff right away. But I'm glad that I did that. And I told this to my best friend. I'm like, you know what? I'm glad that I did that because, like, I thought that he will know his place, but apparently he didn't because he felt so bold to leave me a message like that, which is crazy. I don't get it. So while I was where's the I was looking for something. He sent me a picture with him. He sent me a picture of himself with his kids. And he was like, oh, you know, I sent you a picture of me with my kids, and you know, I thought I could trust you, so that's why, um, you know, I thought I could be like, I guess he was trying to say he could like talk to me in a comfortable way or whatever. And like, I don't want you to think, you know, I'm not respecting your privacy or this and that, like he was telling me. And I was just like, don't do shit like that again. I was just like, don't write no shit like that on any of my pictures because anybody can read that. And I didn't want to go back and forth with him, so I was just like, I'm in the laundromat, which I was. So I'm like, I'm gonna hit you up later because I gotta finish what I'm doing. And I left it at that. And then I spoke about that with my best friend when I was taking my son to school. And I told my best friend, like, I'm gonna let it slide because, you know, it's he doesn't know me and I don't know him. But if he does like some shit like that again, like I'm automatically going to block him because I'm not here to be doing people's BS at all. If I'm having a cool conversation with you, especially because, you know, you're telling me like you're another spiritual person too, and I don't have any like acquaintances or like friends that practice what I do, you know, nobody like is really doing what I'm doing except my best friend, you know, so anybody I talk to online that I get, you know, that I get cool with, like I leave it like with open arms invitation to be friends with them, you know, like to be friends with them. Because I feel like I can learn from that person and that person can learn from me and we can like, you know, help each other or look out for each other or whatever. Like that's my genuine intention with doing that with anybody I talk to online, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on wherever. You know, whether I'm talking to a guy or girl, what, you know, it doesn't matter. Like that's what I'm here for. But that conversation took like a whole left turn. So now I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna like talk to him no more. I'm not gonna block him or anything, but you know, I'm not like as of right now, like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you if this is how you act, because that was inappropriate for you to do that. If he would have like wrote that and said that to me privately, it would have been different than you writing it on a picture that I have on the public profile. And the crazy thing is, it was a picture of my son with his dad. That's the crazy thing right there. For you to write something like that under the picture of my son with his dad. That's crazy. It wasn't even a picture of me. It was not a picture of me by myself. It was a picture that you wrote a comment under my son and his dad. Like that's the part that was like, what the F are you doing, bro? Like you're weird because how you think that I would take that as you playing around? That's inappropriate. And you know, I don't know. Before before like I finished my conversation with him on Snapchat, he asked me like, like what's my info on YouTube, because he wanted to like look at my content. And I didn't give it to him because I was trying to get off the Snapchat so I can come on the live stream the night that we talked. So I ended up like not even giving him my information at all to write to like, look at my work. And I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because unless you're writing to me, like anybody could come on the live stream. Anybody could come on the live stream. If you're writing something to me, then I can see who you are. But if you're not writing to me, I cannot see like who comes in and who goes out. So now I'm glad that I didn't like give him my information. Because the next time he pisses me off, I'm just gonna block him on Snapchat, and I'm gonna block him on the other app too, because that's kind of weird. You know what's another thing that he told me a couple of things that were weird that I was like, what the fuck? One of the other things that he told me when like we was talking about like each other's kids, when I told him like I got 3 sons, he told me, oh, he said that I was a boy maker, and I was like, I carried the boys, I didn't make them, because I know the chromosome that defines the DNA, I mean, that defines the sex of the baby is the man, not the woman. So I don't even know why he wrote that for. And I told that shit to my best friend, and my best friend was like, that nigga needs to go back to biology class. That's what he said. I was laughing. He was like, tell him to go back to class for them. And then he told me he got 1 son and 2 daughters, and he's looking for more boys to carry his last name. And I told it to my best friend, like, why would you say that to someone that you first like chat with? Like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, you said that because I told you I have 3 sons. Me telling you I have 3 sons wasn't an open invitation for you to tell me you want to have more sons to carry your last name because you only have 1 son. Like, that is weird behavior. That is weird behavior. Now, I don't want to have no more kids. Like, I'm done having kids. I don't want to have no more kids by nobody at all. I got 1 kid in the house, and that's it. I'm not gonna have no more babies with nobody else. Like, I don't want to be raising kids till I'm fucking 70. But I didn't even bother telling him that. I didn't even bother even mentioning to him that I didn't want to have no more kids with nobody else. I got 2 kids already out of my home. So, and I have a little one at home also. So why the fuck would I want to have more kids? Why the fuck would I want to have more kids with anybody right now? Like, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. But anyway, that's not even the type of conversation you would have with somebody that you don't even know like that. That's crazy. I didn't even tell my best friend that I had told that guy, I didn't even tell my best friend that I didn't even get the chance. I didn't even get the chance to tell that guy that I'm done having kids. I don't want to have kids with nobody else at all. If I have more kids, I'm literally gonna have like 3 kids in the house that I gotta raise. I already got 2 kids that left the home. So why the fuck would I have more kids to replace? Basically, it will be like more responsibility for me when I already have 2 kids that moved out. Like, that don't make no sense for me to even do that to myself. And I already decided that. So whoever is with me, you know, will have to understand that and accept it. But it's not him. I'm not gonna be with him. I'm not gonna be with nobody. Like that's not my intention while I'm online. You get what I'm saying? I wouldn't even have the type of conversation with nobody that I talk to online. That's like a one-to-one conversation with someone that I'm dealing with in my life on a personal level, not somebody that I'm just talking to, you know, through my phone, like through screen time. That's a different type of conversation I would have with that person. You get what I'm saying? So I told my best friend, I'm like, if he mentions that shit to me again about wanting to have more sons, I'm just gonna tell him like I got a hysterectomy. I'm gonna tell him like I got a hysterectomy and they took like everything. Cause when a woman has a hysterectomy, they're not able to have kids at all. I don't know if you know what a hysterectomy is. So if you have a hysterectomy as a woman, you're not able to have kids at all. I was about to tell them like I had a hysterectomy after my son, and so I can't have no more kids. So if you want to have kids, you're gonna have to adopt. I can't carry no more. I was about to tell them that. I haven't even like I don't have conversations like this with people I talk to online because it's not their business, you know. Like that got nothing to do with what I'm doing. That has nothing to do with what I do online, how many kids I got, who I live with, who I'm with, what I do in my personal life. That really has nothing to do at all with what I do online. Like I can talk to you. We can help each other out if need be. Because you're trying to be online, do your YouTube thing. Like I'm doing my YouTube thing. We can what's that word? We can collaborate with each other. You know what I'm saying? If need be, we can do that. I don't mind working with other people. I'm working by myself. Like everything I'm doing right now is by myself. I do have the support of my best friend, because he's the one that pushed me to like feel like to have the courage to do everything I'm doing now. He's the one that pushed me. He's the one that gave me a push, but I'm the one that's maintaining it. I'm the one that's maintaining. I'm the one that's doing all the work. And I'm doing it by myself. So whatever I have learned from the time I have live streamed till now, I can share that with others. Like I'm able to do that. I can work with you online the same way I was working with people when I was working at the hospital. You know what I'm saying? It's like having a coworker. Except it's a different type of relationship because you're working with people online and you may not know them on a one-to-one basis on like a personal level. Like I don't mind doing that. And me doing that with you or with anybody online is called a business type of relationship. It's called like having a professional type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like we both hustling, trying to do something with ourselves, trying to, build on a platform, to monetize. We both trying to do the same thing. But that got nothing to do with our personal lives. Like you could be married with like 10 kids. I don't give a fuck. You married, you got kids, you got 20 baby mothers. I don't give a shit. Like what you got going on in your personal life, I don't care about it. That got nothing to do with me. Like I can still talk to you. I can still work with you. I can still, do stuff with you. Like we can still, get shit going for us. Like your personal life shouldn't affect your work life. Like when you go and you clock into your job and you do what you gotta do with your coworkers, and then you leave and you go home, it's the same thing. Like you could do that online. You come online, you do what you do, or you talk to people online, and that's it. And you keep it going. But I realize there's a lot of people online that, they don't know how to do that. They don't realize that you should be working with people online to collaborate with the same way you would when you're clocking in and out your job. It's the same way. It's just a different type of relationship because everything you're doing, like, through the cell phone or through the iPad, through the computer, like coming in the live stream, talking to people, it's the same thing. Yeah. No, like I don't understand the reason like why people don't like I don't get it. And this is a thing that happens a lot. This is a thing that happens a lot when it comes to men. Not because I want to sit here be talking shit about men, because that's not what my platform is about. I'm not trying to base my platform on like talking shit about men, because there's a lot of women doing that online on a daily basis anyway. So that's not what I'm here for. I will only come for you if you come for me. If I got a man that is starting with me in some type of way that I feel like, I gotta say something to that, then I will say something to that. But I'm not here to be like, oh, men are this or men are that. Like, I have 3 sons. I have 3 sons. I have a dad. Like, I'm not here to be talking shit about men. I can talk shit about a particular man that did something to me for me to feel that way towards him, because it's on a personal level. So unless it's on a personal level that I'm gonna talk shit to you because you gave me a reason to come at you because you came at me, then that's different. Then all bets are off. But on the regular, like for me to say, like, oh, men are shit, and this man ain't fucking shit, man. Like, fuck these men. For me to say that, like, nah. I don't give a damn what's going on with these men. I don't care. They could do whatever the fuck they want to do. It's not my business. I don't care. As long as he's not doing that shit with me, as long as he's not being disrespectful with me, trying to play me, you know what I'm saying? You stay in your lane with me, and you know that when you talk to me, you gotta talk to me with respect, and you're not gonna come at me sideways, then we good. Other than that, you can do whatever you want. I don't really care. I'm not Wonder Woman. I'm not trying to have a W on my chest for defending people. You don't know how to stand up for yourself, then you need to learn how to stand up for yourself. That's your job, not mine. But yeah, it's a common thing that I see going on with the men online that I interact with. This guy asked me for my number yesterday on Snapchat, right? He had added me. He asked me for my number on Snapchat. And I told him I don't give out my personal number on Snapchat. You want to talk to me? We can talk on here. I don't need to give my personal number to talk to you on Snapchat. If I want to give my personal number, it's because I choose to. But there's no need for me to do that. You can just talk to me. How you talking to me now? And then he said that he was like, he offered me money. He was like, I'll send you money so we can talk, so we can video chat. Hello, classy gamer. And I was like, you're gonna send me money for us to video chat? I was like, what are we gonna video chat about? What are we gonna talk about? You're from India? Okay, I'm from the US. How you doing? And basically, he was like trying to insinuate like a sexual type of video chat with me. Hello, Brenda. Good morning. Yeah, so I told him like, no, I don't do that. I was like, I don't have those type of conversations online, and that's it. And then I left the chat. I didn't even like. I wasn't even disrespectful or anything. I was just like, oh, I don't have this kind of conversations, and then I left. But he didn't say nothing to me after that. So, but sometimes they'll go back and forth with you. But he did not go back and forth with me. So, but when they go back and forth with me, that should be funny though. That shit do be funny when they go back and forth with me. No, I don't know no Christian. Then I got the ones that be like, you want a sugar daddy? They're like, you want a sugar daddy? I just want you to keep me companion or send me pictures or whatever. I'm like, man, listen. Like, go to OnlyFans for that shit. This is not OnlyFans. One of them sent me a message, right? One of them sent me a message, and he wrote what did he say? He said, oh, like how you could write a message and you could just send it. You could write a message and then you just send it. And the message was like, I'm looking for a girl. No, I'm looking for a wifey. I'm looking for a wifey. And like he had his cell phone number attached to it. And he sent that to me and I didn't reply back. I just thought that was funny. Like, why would you send me a message with your cell phone number on it? Like, what the hell? So I thought that shit was weird. I don't know why this guy's sending a whole bunch of middle fingers. I can't even write a complete sentence. Or you writing like you dumb? It's the morning time over here. Please do not start with me, sir. You don't want to get me started. So I suggest you leave my live stream. What is this? Rahab? I don't know what you wrote. Did you leave, Patrick? Oh, you're still on. You can't type. I thought you left. All right. Well, I'm gonna leave because I want to get some rest before I pick up my son. So we can continue chatting later on. I'll hit you up on Snapchat later, or you can hit me up or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna get off so I can get some rest. I'll talk to you later.